Hi students, welcome to DS Economics channel. Today we are going to discuss 2016 June Kerala State Economics previous year question. This is your part number 2. In this part we are going to discuss question number 41 to 80 questions. So those who come for the first time, subscribe to this channel, and those who do not watch the previous part videos, they can watch in the playlist. So let's start today's video. Question number 41. Coefficient of variation is obtained by the formula variance by mean, median by standard deviation, or standard deviation by mean into 100, or mean by standard deviation. Coefficient of variation CV is obtained by the formula, that is CV is equal to standard deviation by mean into 100, sigma by mean into 100. So that is in the option number C. Coefficient of variation is obtained by the formula standard deviation by mean into 100. This formula helps to compare the degree of variation from one data series to another, even if the means are drastically different. So CV is equal to standard deviation by mean into 100. Option C is the right answer. Then question number 42. A distribution is said to be dash if it is a peaked curve when plotted. Peaked curve means leptokurtic, platykurtic, or mesokurtic. When the distribution is peaked, suppose this is the normal shape, this is peaked and this is flat. When the distribution is more peaked, then it is called as leptokurtic, mesokurtic and platykurtic. Mesokurtic in the middle position or normal shape, and flatter shape is platykurtic. So more peaked is leptokurtic. Option A is the right answer, because peaked curve means leptokurtic. Then question number 43. When there are both negative and positive observations, dash cannot be computed. Harmonic mean, geometric mean, arithmetic mean, or both harmonic and geometric mean. So when there are both negative and positive observation, then we can't measure harmonic mean. Yes, and we can measure geometric mean, but we can calculate arithmetic mean. So right answer is both option A and B, because geometric mean involves multiplying all data values and taking the nth root. So if any value is negative or 0, then the geometric mean becomes undefined. And harmonic mean uses reciprocal of the values, means 1 by. So if any value is 0, then it becomes undefined, means 0 by something. So if values are negative, it gives misleading or incorrect results. Hence, when a data set contains both positive and negative values, both harmonic mean and geometric mean cannot be reliable computed. So option C is the right answer. Then question number 44. Deciles divide the total frequency distribution into dash equal parts. Decile means 10 equal parts. Divide it into 10 equal parts. And quartile means 4 parts. 4 part means quartile. And 100 part means percentile. And 10 parts means that is decile. And 50th part is or median, that is 5th decile, or we can say second quartile or 5th decile is called median. So here right answer is option number D. Deciles divide the frequency, total frequency distribution into 10 equal parts. Then question number 45. In a regression model, which of the following is not an assumption related to the error term? First one is varying mean, constant variance, explanatory variables assumes fixed values in repeated sampling, normal distribution. In a regression model, which of the following is not an assumption? Is not an assumption related to the error term. Varying mean is not an assumption, but constant variance, explanatory variables assumes fixed value in the repeated sample, normal distributed. These are the assumptions of error term. So varying mean is not an assumption. So right answer is option number A, because key assumptions about the error term in classical linear regressions are mean of errors is 0 or not varying, then constant variance or homoscedasticity, then normal distributed errors, then errors are uncorrelated, then explanatory variables are non-stochastic or fixed in repeating sampling. So these are the assumptions. So hence varying mean violate the assumptions, the error must have a constant mean of 0. So this is not correct. So option A is the right answer here. Then question number 46, if one of the two rows of A matrix is a multiply of the other row, or one of the columns of A is multiply of other column, then the determinant of A is 1, 0 or infinite, or 2, 1, 0, infinite, or 2 determinant value. So the determinant value, because question is if one of the rows of a matrix is multiply of the other row, then one of the column is multiplied of other column, then the determinant means if any row or column of a matrix is linear multiply of another, then the matrix is singular matrix and its determinant is 0. This is because such matrix are linearly dependent and hence not invertible. So here the answer should be 0. So determinant of A is 0. 0 in the option number B. Determinant of A is 0. You can cross check it by taking any example. So option B is the right answer. Then question number 47. For a total cost function TC is equal to 20 plus 3Q plus 2Q square and MC, marginal cost is very simple. Just derive the total cost is equal to 20 plus 3Q plus 2Q square, then MC is equal to derivative of TC with respect to Q. So 20 derivative is 0, means any constant derivative 0, then 3Q derivative is 3 plus 2Q square power function 2 into 2 is equal to 4 Q. So 4Q plus 3 or 3 plus 4Q, 3 plus 4Q, 3 plus 4Q is given in the option number D. So here D is the right answer. Then come to question number 48, list 1 and list 2. First one is derivative of a constant. Derivative, any derivative of a constant is 0. Then the derivative of x derivative is 1, only x derivative is 1. Then x to the power n means power rule n into x to the power n minus 1. Then derivative of log x derivative is 1 by x. So right answer is 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, then 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3 in the option number A. Yes, A is the right answer. Then come to question number 49. The only difference between solving a maximization or a minimization problem graphically is that in solving a minimization problem, we plot iso cost line and try to find the one which is closest to the origin and still touching the feasible region. Yes, this is the right answer, because in minimization problem the goal is to minimize the objective function like cost. We have to minimize the cost. So the iso cost line or constant cost line are shifted towards the origin until they just touch the feasible region. So this construct with maximization means where iso profit lines are moved away from the origin, but minimization means it towards the origin line, just touch the feasible region. So option A is the right answer. Then question number 50. A matrix in which diagonal elements are 1 and off diagonal elements are 0 is termed as identity, trace, transpose or cofactor. This type of matrix, suppose a matrix in which diagonal elements are 1. If we take a 3 into 3 matrix, then 1, 0, 0, then 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, means in this matrix only diagonal elements are 1 and other are 0. So this type of matrix is called identity matrix. Option A. This is called as identity matrix. Here diagonal elements are 1 and off diagonal elements are 0. So option A is the right answer. Then question number 51. A situation in which any kind of examination is impossible because of sample size becoming 0 is termed as exact micronumericity, exact autocorrelation, exact heteroscedasticity, exact simultaneous equation bias. A situation in which any kind of examination is impossible. Why? Because of sample size becoming 0. When sample size becoming 0, it is called as exact micronumericity. Option A is the right answer, because exact micronumericity occurs when the number of observations or sample size becomes equal to or less than the number of parameters to be estimated. So in extreme cases, sample size becomes 0, making estimation impossible. So option A is the right answer. Then question number 52. An additional explanatory variable will increase r square, decrease r square, or keep r square constant. An additional explanatory variable will always increase r square or residual sum of square. Adding a new explanatory variable to a regression model will never decrease r square even if the variable is not significant. So r square means which measures the goodness of fit will either increase or remain the same, because it's a cumulative measure of explained variance. So here it increase r square. Option A is the right answer. Then question number 53. Durbin-Watson D statistics ranges from -1 to +1, 0 to 1, 0 to 4, or -infinite to +infinite. Durbin-Watson D statistics range from 0 to 4. Option C is the right answer, because Durbin-Watson test for first order autocorrelation in residuals. Here D, if D is equal to 2, then no autocorrelation. D less than 2, positive autocorrelation. D greater than 2, negative autocorrelation. So the statistics range from 0 to 4. So option C is the right answer. Then question number 54. List 1 and list 2 question. Glenser test, autocorrelation, heteroscedasticity. Glenser's test used for heteroscedasticity. Spearman rank correlation. Actually, Spearman rank correlation measures rank correlation, but here multicollinearity is also right. Then Bruce-Godfrey test, it is used for to detect autocorrelation. So A3, B2, C1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1 in the option number C. So C is the right answer. Then next question number 55. A special type of data in which the same cross-sectional unit is surveyed over time is termed as panel data, cross-section, time series, high frequency data. It is called as panel data, because panel data combines cross-sectional and time series dimensions. Means the same unit, for example, people or farms are surveyed over multiple time periods. That is called as panel data, which combines both cross-sectional as well as time series. Then which of the following is an example of random sampling method? Random sampling: convenience, purposive, quota, systematic. Convenience, purposive, quotas, they are non-random, but systematic sampling is a random sampling time. Systematic sampling is a random sampling method, but convenience, according to convenience they choose sample. Purposive, quotas, they fix quotas before taking sample. So these are non-random sampling. Only systematic sampling. Here systematic sampling selects every nth element from a list after a random start. It is a probability or random sampling. But convenience, purposive, quotas, they are non-random method. So option D is the right answer. Then next question, question number 57. Which among the following is not a characteristics of a good estimate? efficiency, consistency, biasness, sufficiency, which is not a characteristics of a good estimation. Efficiency is a characteristics of a good estimation. Efficient means has minimum variance, and consistency also a characteristics. Consistency means convergence to true value as sample size increases. Then sufficiency is also a characteristics because it uses all available information, but biasness is not a characteristics. Here unbiasedness is a characteristics. Here unbiasedness means not systematically over or underestimated, but biasness is not a characteristics. So here not a characteristic is option number C. So C is the right answer here. Then question number 58, level of significance refers to the probability of type 1 error, type 2 error, type 3 error. Type 3 error is not there, type 1 and type 2. So probability of level of significance refers to type 1 error, because the level of significance, or we can say alpha, is the probability of rejecting a true null hypothesis when it is true but reject, that is type 1 error, or false except type 2, true reject type 1 error. So level of significance refers to type 1 error. The next question, dash relies on arranging the target population according to some ordering scheme and then selecting elements at regular intervals through that order list. That is called as systematic quota cluster. That is called as systematic sampling. Just before I discuss systematic sampling. In systematic sampling, it involves listing the population, choosing a random starting point, and then select the every nth element. It is structured and easier than simple random sampling. Suppose sample size is 1 to 100. So in 1 to 100, we divide it into 10 parts. So 1 to 10, then 11 to 20, then 21 to 30, this type. So suppose I take fifth element of first, from first sample I take the fifth element, then fifth plus 10 is equal to 15, then 25, then 35, this type of sample I choose. So this is called as systematic sampling. It involves listing the population, choosing a random starting point, and then selecting every nth element. That is called as systematic sampling. Then question number 60, power of a test is obtained by 1 probability of type 2 error, 1 probability of type 1 error, 1 probability of type 3 error, type 1 or type 2 error. Power of a test is obtained by probability of type 2 error, option A, because the power of a statistical test is the probability of correctly rejecting a false null hypothesis, or where beta is the probability of type 2 error. So option A is the right answer. Then question number 61, as per 2011 census, sex ratio means female per 1000 males in India is, according to 2011 sex ratio was 943. In 2011 census, our sex ratio was 943. Then next question, from which model was the basic plan framework for the India's first plan adopted? First plan adopted Harrod-Domar model. Yes, first plan adopted Harrod-Domar model. First 5-year plan came in 1951 to 56, which was based on Harrod-Domar model, which emphasized investment, saving and capital output ratio for growth. So option A is the right answer. Then question number 63, highest populated state in India as per 2011 census is Maharashtra, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh. Highest populated state according to 2011 census was Uttar Pradesh, with over 199 million people in Uttar Pradesh, highest populated state. Then next question, 64, yellow revolution in India is associated with yellow revolution, corn seed, flower seed, food grain seed or oil seed. Yellow revolution related to oil seeds, because the yellow revolution refers to the increase in oil seed production like oil seed, mustard, sunflower, soybean in India, especially during the 1980s. So oil seeds is the right answer. Then question number 65, days has been declared as Balika Divas or Girls Day by the Ministry of Women and Child Development. Balika Divas observed on November 7. Balika Divas observed November 7 is celebrated as Balika Divas or National Girl Child Day in the memory of Indira Gandhi's birth anniversary and to promote awareness on girls' child rights. Then SJSRY, Swarna Jayanti Shahri Rozgar Yojana, was replaced in September 2013 by which Yojana? By JNNURM, NULMIAY or non. Swarna Jayanti Shahri Rozgar Yojana was replaced by NULM, means National Urban Livelihood Mission. That was came in 2013, and SJSRY to provide skill development and urban livelihood. So this policy replaced by National Urban Livelihood Mission in 2013. Then next question number 67, the period of 3 years 1966-7 to 68-9 means 67-8-9 in Indian planning is known as terminal plan, plan holiday, 3-year plan, that is called plan holiday. 1966 to 69, because between the third and fourth 5-year plan, India experienced plan holidays from 1966 to 69 due to economic crisis and war like Indo-Pak war, and annual plans were followed instead. So option B is the right answer. Then question number 68, which 5-year plan of India focus on growth with social justice and equity? Growth with social justice and equality, 8th, 9th or 7th? It is in 9th plan. Growth with social justice and equity in 9th plan. 9th plan time period was 1997 to 2002. 1997 to 2002, it emphasized growth with social justice and equality, aiming to reduce poverty and inequality while ensuring economic growth. Then question number 69, RBI was established on the suggestion of Hilton Young Commission, Central Banking Inquiry Committee, Card Committee, Mehta Committee. No, these are not correct. RBI established on the suggestion of Hilton Committee as well as Central Banking Inquiry Committee. So 1 and 2 are true here. So option A is the right answer, because Hilton Young Commission came in 1926 recommend the establishment of a central bank, and Central Banking Inquiry Committee, which came in 1931, also support the idea and contributed to its framework. But Card Committee was related to NABARD, not RBI, and Mehta Committee dealt with cooperative societies, not central banking. So these are not true. So 1 and 2 are correct. So option A is the right answer. And question number 70, which of the following is not a component of Bharat Nirman? Not a component of Bharat Nirman. First one is rural housing, yes. Urban electrification, yes. Agro-based industry, no. Rural telephoning, yes. So agro-based industries are not a component of Bharat Nirman, but Bharat Nirman was focused on rural infrastructure with total 6 component. Bharat Nirman, there are total 6 component. One is rural housing, second one is rural electrification, rural telephoning, then rural roads, rural drinking water and irrigation. Road, drinking water, irrigation. So agro-based industry is not there. So option C is the right answer. And question number 71, top 5 countries of export destination from India in 2013-14 include top 5. Top 5: USA, UAE, China, Hong Kong, Singapore. Yes, these are the top 5 export countries. These countries accounted for a large portion of India's export in that year: USA, UAE, China, Hong Kong and Singapore. Then question number 72, as per the 13th Finance Commission's tax devolution, the weightage given to population is 25%. Weightage for population is 25% and 10% is area. 10% area and 17.5 was fiscal discipline and 47.5 was income distance. Then question number 73, the Planning Commission in June 2012 constituted as expert group under the chairmanship of Dr. C. Rangarajan to review the methodology for the measurement of DES, inflation, unemployment, fiscal deficit or poverty. Rangarajan committee is for poverty because Rangarajan committee came in 2012, was set up to review the Tendulkar committee methodology on poverty estimation and to suggest a new poverty line. So poverty is the right answer. Then question number 74, the Competition Act 2002 replaced DES, the MRTP as SEBI, Sikh Industry Companies or Consumer Protection Act. The Competition Act 2002 replaced the MRTP, means Monopoly Restrictive Trade Practices Act, because the Competition Act came in 2022, replaced the MRTP Act, means Monopoly and Restrictive Trade Practices Act, which has came in 1969 to promote competition and prevent anti-competitive practices. So option A is the right answer. Then question number 75, list 1 and list 2. First Finance Commission chairman was K.C. Nayogi. Then 12th Finance Commission, then 13th and 14th. 14th Finance Commission was Y.V. Reddy. 14th Y.V. Reddy. Then 13th Vijay Kelkar and then 12th First Finance is K.C. Nayogi, First Finance Commission chairman, and 14th Y.V. Reddy. So 1, 3, 4, 2. 1, 3, 4, 2. Yes, 1, 3, 4, 2 in the option number B. So B is the right answer. Question number 76, which district in Kerala has the highest sex ratio as per 2011 census? 2011 census, which districts of Kerala is the highest sex ratio? Kannur, Varnad, Kottayam or Pathanam Thita? Option D is the right answer. Then question number 77, Kerala's density of population per square kilometer as per 2011 census is 859 or approx 860. So option B. Then during 2014-15, the contribution from primary sector to the gross state value added at constant price 2011-12 was primary sector contribution 2014-15 was 12.15%. Option C. Then 79, least populated district in Kerala in 2011, least populated district was Wayanad. Option A. Then question number 80, according to Economic Review 2015, the growth rate of Kerala's gross state domestic product at constant 11-12 prices during 12-13 is 8.92. So this is all about for the today's session. So I hope you get some knowledge from this video. If you come for the first time, subscribe to this channel, and those who do not watch the previous part videos, they can watch in the playlist. So see you in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Jai Jagannath.